Minimize. Oh, perfect. You got it. You got to figure it out. Awesome. Like a science.
Wants me to figure out crude oil. I'm still gonna slack on that and I'm doing the other stuff.
All right. Let me 1 second. I have a hard time hearing you. I want to put my headphones on. Let me first capture this pal, though. There we go. And I don't think... There we go. There we go. All right. All right, on my way to find dungeon. It's like these last 2 days, I have not found a dungeon. In this area biome. I remember a while ago you gave me a whole bunch of coal. Do you need sulfur at all?
Probably. I do have the passive sulfur mine at my base though, so.
Oh, well, if you want it, let me know.
I will let you know if I need it en masse.
That is what I certainly have. Huh? What? I'm doing nothing to affect your stuff. Like, all my processing is happening on my game. Well, it's weird because it's running at 60 frames. But, of course that's not.
Might be the refresh rate of the monitor might not be set correctly.
It could be the monitor itself. So hit escape when you can, hit escape. Settings. Scroll down. There should be
It's not likely possible.
hit default. Click that. And then put it at, try that. Let's see what happens if that fixes it.
I just haven't found it yet.
Yeah, I mean, like, no, that's not. All right, hit escape. First, I'll just try them both. All right, hit escape. Settings. Go back to that. Yep. Go back to this bit 60 frames. Okay, stop. Aptics, turn that off. Scroll up. Try full screen. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay. Full screen is sometimes what you have to do. It's like, because maybe.
Do you happen to have schematics for an assault rifle? The basic S one.
For the assault rifle?
Yeah, because I have one, but it's a normal quality one.
Oh, look. Let me get to a fast travel point. Because I am not at all finding a dungeon. One's going off. Oh, I'll be back. I'm back.
Look at that.
Which black box?
Alright, I'll just check down
What
there
character?
for dungeon. Oh, finally a dungeon. Actually going to mark this on my map. Dear sweet Lanta. Mark. All right, let's get the other. Are you getting any server lag?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, I'm getting like full on lag to DC.
It's been doing. Yeah, it's been doing that pretty consistently in the last few hours. So I think I'm just gonna play something else today.
I'll let him know.
Alright, you wanna learn? I'll teach you. Alright, so think of the timings as like in between your M1, so like boom boom. Okay, so that'd be like the timing. 2 M1 should be about the distance, like about the time between your M1.
Yeah. Yup.
Look.
Wow.
Oh. Oh, so we're fighting now? Bye bye. What? So, yeah, that's how that works. Oh shoot. Oh no 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 no. Wee. It's all based on your skills, preferences. Ready, ready, don't touch, don't touch. Dang it. Okay. I got you. He's dead. Alright, skedaddle. I got him. I got him. Alright. If you die, I'll finish. Yeah. Alright, I'll finish. Hey, let me finish him. Let me finish him.
Are you there, Justin? Still?
Yeah.
So it looks like, I mean, right now the lag has stopped, and he said that he's been pushing it all. He was pushing it with work on server stuff, so it might be
My black flash chain. Leave it
probably is addressed.
alone.
Wow.
Okay, I got him. I got him. Ah.
don't have enough bombs for that.
I got him. Don't nudge. Not that. Oh, he's mad in voice chat. I mean, he's not saying anything bad. He's like, upset.
Yeah.
Now you gotta learn this dash with like that was 14 almost. You gotta learn.
What? Yeah. What? Yep. Hut. Hup. Hut. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Hoi, hut, hoi, hut, hoi. Hut. Wow. Hup. Whoa. Hut, hoi, hup, hut.
Wow. I Did you know that your red has a variant? Yeah. Ow. Ow. I think. Whoa. Okay, I stopped it. Leave him. Leave him. Oh yeah, he's dead. Do you have wolf? Go get it and I'll... Dang. Yeah, I got you. You're gonna die if that... Yeah, that didn't... Hey, I got him. I got him. This guy's being kind of...
Yup.
Yo. No, you actually couldn't because the first. Alright, I'm gonna show you on this guy how to do it, and then afterwards you can try. Ready?
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, da, da. Yes. There we go. There's the
Yeah,
nose gate.
basically just like hit G to start your ultimate and then spam R. No. Just
Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom while waiting.
no, it's during your pull, spam R. Just like use your ultimate and then spam R.
와. 흡. 오. 와. 오. 야. 야. 오. 흡. 야. 오. 와. 야. 와. 야. 흡. 오. 야. 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 오. 오.
All right, I'm gonna head out for bed. Talk to you later. Hello?
I had myself muted. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. See you later.
Yeah. Yeah. You've been muted for a while then.
Yeah. I'm a silly goose.
Later.
Later.
Yeah. Yup. Whoa. Yeah.
I'm getting toasty. I'm gonna move the fan.
You jerk.
What? You don't like it?
Corey.
Oh, is that Holly?
My hair.
Should be on the on you now. Closer. Just have to scoot in. Oh, that feels nice.
Yup. Wah. Yeah. Yeah. Wah. Hup. Hut. 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 Hup. Hut. Yeah. Whoa. Hup. Wah. Whoa. Hut. Hut. Yup. Yup. Hup. Whoa. Yup. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
We're at time, by the way. Huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Another dungeon. That's why I was looking at options. You're gonna have to throw in the oven. Look, I don't know. I don't know what that big thing is in the kitchen is. I'm just letting you use your hands. Figure it out yourself, brah. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That'll be one really soggy. Yeah.
Hoi, hup, hai. Hoi, oh.
And then one trade is basically
Wow. Oh. Hup. Hoi.
oh shoot, whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Wow. Hup. Hoi, yeah.
Dude, I'm overburdened. Oh yeah, this is my second one. Not quartz. I have tons of quartz. I need chromite.
Oh, I like that emo. Wait, hold on. I just got an emo and I got the one. I have to do it.
Hup, hai. Hup. Oi. Hai. Hai. Hoi. Hai. Oh.
I don't care.
Yeah. Yup. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Still tough, son.
Yeah. Oh.
Put it on the other side.
What's burning?
Here, put the fan on. For this. Before the fire, yeah, it goes off. There you go. Okay. Huh. There you go. Yep. Uh-huh. Right. More, yep.
Because I just hit like a 50 black flash chain. No, only if you get a forging. That has to be on a real player and a normal puzzle soldier. And I already have it, so.
Everything. What? I thought you divided by 0 with your nothing drink. I'm just saving it. If I get something that I want, then I'll get it. Huh. I paid all this money for this?
Charlie, if you want to learn the black flash timing, watch my fingers like when I craft.
Huh. Hmm. That doesn't happen at your place? Huh.
Yeah.
I think it's like an old wives' tale. You can't. I could look it up really fast, but I remember I once looked up before and it said.
Hoi.
I'll be back. King Jesus, you're just good and delightful. We thank you for your rule, because your rule is the best. Thank you for loving this weak person. Thank you that you chose me, this weak person. You saw it fit to elevate me. That's who you are. You're elevating the other. You're calling the weak up. You're so good. Thank you for elevating the ancient Israelites, even though it clearly shows they don't deserve it. They're quite the little boneheads like me. You're so good, and look to you. Amen. And when you're done with your beverage, here we're seeing more rules for the ancient Israelites of what they're supposed to do when they're in the land. And again, this is not something, it's wisdom literature. And so there's no accounts of them following this to a T for the ancient Israelites. But it is them making steps to separate and be holy. Huh?
How do you know what key is what?
Honestly, I'm confused about it still.
Well,
I mean, backspace, numbers,
well, so
whatever these are.
so when it's like this, it's in lefty mode. So this is WASD. And so since I grew up typing, I have a general knowledge of like always by W is E. So what's this passage about?
Things that keep it separate and more off.
Let JJ answer.
Things that keep it separate and long.
What else? I need you to practice.
Think about it.
I need you to practice being locked in, okay? During this time.
Can you think about it real quick?
Yeah, but I do need you to practice, okay? R- Huh? Sure. I mean, we're celebrating you today, so I mean, if you want to put a little coffee creamer with your root beer, dude,
Oh my. Ew.
go. It's you're adding caramel flavored creamer to root beer.
Oh, you're not gonna like that.
Oh, I will. I make the most weirdest.
But please do not like drain my thing of creamer.
I'm just like adding them a tiny bit.
Okay, just like a splash.
Yeah, I just want the texture.
Okay.
He says just splash before he pours it
It's
in
like
a bottle.
you hear the glug 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 glug.
This is all I'm gonna add.
That's too much. Just joking. You're cool, man.
5 glugs and 1 splash. And he forgot to mention that.
That's all I'm gonna add, Koga.
Ooh, that's nasty. I'm gonna pour that out now. Bro.
Why did both of these just get gross?
You're just going to start like a new like cream soda craze. What do you like, creamer? With your soda or with your?
It's not even that bad.
He looks like nasty.
This is an ex-coffee. That's all good.
Would you like creamer with your soda or your coffee? Both, please.
Why don't you just put coffee with
I mean,
soda?
hey, if I like it, that's all that matters, okay?
They're actually
The
they're
creamy soda is gonna be
they're-
whispering when you're dead.
yeah. You know that's what Coke Black was back in the 2000s. Was literally coffee with ice cream. I mean, coffee with
Make that still?
coffee with Coke. No, it was terrible.
You're talking about Coca-Cola, right?
No, it's called Coke Black. Yeah, it was with Coca-Cola and it was like Coke Black. And it was just nasty. I remember.
That's all
I
like
find
Kool-Aid.
the very few people who would like that.
Well, it was like
You'd be surprised.
it was like tasted like if you take the grounds of coffee and then drink it with Coke. That's what it tastes like.
I don't like that.
Yep,
No.
right there. That's what it looked like.
I'd drink that, to be honest.
No, you wouldn't. You would hate it.
Oh, no, I'm gonna go to a vintage store, buy some.
No,
Coke
you're
Black,
not, bro.
and
I
then I'll
wonder-
prove it to you. I like it.
Oh, you could buy a pre-owned bottle of Coke Black for $15.
They're
I
old.
don't wanna pay like $15 for a 26-year-old drink.
Gross. All right. Blech.
You don't like hot, you don't like creamer in your
Collectors.
soda party?
Collectors.
Okay, Corey, if you like mixed raspberry iced tea and half and half, you would like this.
Good to know.
It tastes like coffee, caramel, and root beer. What could go wrong?
I'm still good.
Why are you both so grossed out by this?
I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
You're weird, nasty.
Maybe later on I'll try it, but right now I'm not feeling it. Before we go, sure, I'll try it a little bit.
Oh, no, I'm good.
It just allows has to try it.
Nah, dude.
Continue on. Continue on.
All right.
This is
We'll do commentary now. Okay.
with my cringy drink that I'm the one who likes it.
How's
Okay, before we start, now I low-key
Oh my god. Charlie!
what's up, dude?
low-key, I want
Do
to
you
try every
wanna
soda with this cream.
Do that.
And I already have a combination that I think I like. Can
Wanna
you
do
guess,
that?
Corey?
Let him finish his thought. What's up, Char?
You know the weird
Yeah.
Grass Christmas.
Yeah.
With like grass flavor and stuff.
Yeah.
It's sausage. It's sausage is the animal.
Yeah. It was.
Well, my dad actually got the Buffalo Wild Wing.
Yep. I remember you
still
telling me.
want to grab that soda and actually call it here. Yeah.
Good to know.
Oh, great.
Ugh.
I want one of those sodas now. It's like you can only get them at specialty stores.
All right. Yeah. Probably for like $6 a bottle.
Probably you'll be right.
All right. Will you let me to read?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's lock in.
I will grass soda and give you our recommendation sometime.
Cool.
Okay, I'll add the last one.
A house where we once lived in England had a small back garden with a nice rose patch, but no room for growing vegetables. The previous occupant was a big gardener, but had an allotment elsewhere for growing huge amount of things to eat. So the back garden was dominated by lawn and flowers. So I used to grow green onions or radishes or lettuce underneath the roses. This always seemed a slightly odd thing to do as it involved mixing things that didn't belong together. But I like the roses and I like growing green onions and lettuce. Maybe the instinct to feel uneasy about mixing things that don't really belong together helps me understand one of the instincts lying behind some of these verses. Israelites were not to mix things that didn't belong together. This will have some humane benefits. Putting an ox and a donkey together could be uncomfortable, at least for the donkey. This consideration might also underlie the ban on taking a mother bird for sacrifice, and also her chicks and eggs. Yet this consideration does not explain the prohibition as a set. As was the case in Deuteronomy 14, a possible overarching principle is that people should live in light of the way God created the world. God made things different from one another and fitted them into categories. As Genesis 1 emphasizes, ignoring that may mean forfeiting your crop. That is, it may become holy and untouchable. In turn, these differences become another reminder of the difference between Israel and surrounding peoples. Israel does not have to avoid contact with other peoples, but does have to maintain a distinctive lifestyle to remind it of its different place in God's purpose. Not wearing the opposite sex clothes or things, for instance, weapons or tools, similarly preserve the distinction between the sexes to the same end. If you are a woman who likes wearing pants or a man who has to wear a dress in church, like me, it's okay. These rules are among the ones God eventually had a change of mind about, like the rules about what you can eat. See the comments on the tassels may come in here because they form an exception to this rule about not mixing things. One can see the opening instructions and the rule about having a parapet around your floor, flat roof in verse 8 as concrete illustration of what loving your neighbor means. The context of that happened in Leviticus 19 makes clear that it has in mind the way your neighbor can be your enemy. The same would likely apply here. You hardly need to be told to care about your neighbor's animals if the two families get along fine. But if you're fed up with your neighbor's son's practicing his drums when you gone to bed, when his animal is in trouble, you may well be inclined to look the other way. The same applies if you simply don't know whose animals they are. Why should you not just mind your own business? To hold you back from those reactions, Deuteronomy typically describes this person not merely as their neighbor, but as their brother. Other people in the village are members of their family. The family of Israel treat them that way. Yep. All right, so the ancient Israelites, they have a story where Yahweh freed them from Egypt. And it's also part of the story how Yahweh created the heavens and the earth. He created male and woman. He created food in their likeness. And so the ancient Israelites' lifestyle reflected this story and narrative. Hence is why we see some of the wisdom and these, like, having things distinct and different. And as we all know, social customs change, and we can be thankful for the book of Acts, where things even like kosher food doesn't have to be practice of clingers of Jesus. And the new movement. Because right now we're reading Ancient, Ancient Laws, right. Ancient, a people story group. I don't care, but I mean, if you want to chug it, then it's your drink. All right.
I don't really think you can chug it with a straw in, but
What?
I don't really think you can chug something with a straw.
Unless you have like a big boba tea straw.
I mean, yeah.
You would be mistaken.
Well, I mean, there's like
Look
longer
at this.
breaks in
Time
between.
me. Actually time me. On the count of 3.
No, I mean like it's not really considered a chug because there's like long breaks in between your sips. You get time to breathe in between every sip. I mean, unless you drink the entire drink in one sip.
That'd be crazy.
Exactly.
And
All right.
that drink mixer is also crazy. Yeah, I like it.
Salsa is better to
All right. So this is what I'll say with it being your birthday. We could play until I have to take you home, but we gotta read a full section right before I take you home.
I'll just watch you.
All right. You can hop on if you want.
Yay.
You know what time is it?
Figure it out, dude.
Yeah, I don't have a clock on me. It's not like I have a phone or a watch.
It's like you have a laptop behind you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to turn it on just to check the time.
Ooh.
You know what I can also do
It's
for that?
3 o'clock. No, it's 3 o'clock. Sorry.
Actually, man, I'm playing right
But yeah. Yep. Or we could say we could read right when Ethan gets here. Okay. Yup. Oh. Oh. You're fine. Just yeah. Yeah, it's good thing nothing happened. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Oh. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Wow. You're joking, right?
I looked in the top left.
Are you messing with me? You know I'm playing, right? Palworld.
Oh, you let me swap on that.
I first thought you were messing with me, like,
No, I actually did think it.
yeah. Oh.
What?
Like you're this close to losing?
I mean, I was at half health.
Ah.
But he had a. He was would have been at like 25%.
Uh-huh.
And I had almost. It wasn't that bad.
You want to see something funny about this game? You can grenade fish. You ready?
Oh,
Oh, it used to work. Never mind.
Does it not anymore?
I don't know. I saw a video where it worked. Someone threw. Maybe I just need a lightning POW. I really thought that would break them out of the water, but fishing I go.
Yup. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Nope.
Justin.
I just went and ate some food, so
Nice. Feeling good? Good food?
I think so. It was some leftover steak and some frozen tortillas, and me trying to turn it into a quesadilla halfway failing.
Yeah, I learned. For me, I make better half quesadillas because there's like the back end. I've learned this recently that I prefer to make like maybe multiple half quesadillas. Then you get the back end, so it's easier to flip over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely not even super easy. I tried to do the whole putting it on a plate and flipping it with a plate because one hand, so I can't use two spatulas to flip it over with that.
Yeah.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Yeah, what I do is I usually start off with
This
warming
wasn't the
up.
failing part. I think it's just that you didn't have enough cheese and secondary things like the steak chunks were too thick. They needed to be stripped up a little bit more.
I also, what I do is I warm up the tortilla before I then add the cheese.
Right, I didn't have very much grated cheese. I had some Kraft singles, so I had to mix those in there.
Yeah. So it's like once I have the tortilla like nice and like, you know, warm but not toasty, that's when I then add the.
I'm not very well expertise with that.
Oh, it's like I went a weekend where I was not feeling well, but I needed food, and what I had was cheese and quesadilla and chicken, grilled chicken. So I did a lot of experimentation.
Wow. Yeah. Oh.
This is not the same.
Wow. Hoi. Hai. Hi. Hoi. Yeah. Hup. Hai.
So I found a rocket launcher blueprint that the rocket launcher will do 13,000 damage.
Hup. Wow.
This is interesting. But I generally save building any weapons until main game because I find that they get outdated pretty fast. I literally just use my Terra Blade to make it aggro from creatures running away. Darn it, didn't know how there.
Yeah.
Sorry, were you saying something? I was, okay.
Oh, I was. That's cool.
I think you were, but I went to grab some water and you guys had mentioned it.
Yeah, it's
I do remember you were talking about the quesadilla, and then after that, that's when
Yeah,
I
well,
started
it's-
losing track with
no, it was just literally like the weekend I was sick. I just that's all I had was cheese, tortillas, and grilled chicken. So I, just kept on experimenting. What's the best way to do this? And the first day I did just the double tortilla thing, and it was a huge mess. And I was like, I don't want to do that again.
outside of that whole tortilla thing. It's like yesterday I just pulled on my old induction cooktop because I remembered it existed and had to find a pan that works with it to make sure it still worked. But that went very well for cooking up an egg sandwich real quick. That tasted awfully similarly like an egg McMuffin for some reason that time.
That's funny.
When it was literally just a cooked egg and some bread. The American cheese, and it's like I didn't even I guess I put a little bit of pepper on it, but not very much. But it's like
You low-key found the secret. Like literally when we get an egg McMuffin, like sausage, cheese, and egg, we low-key just been eating nothing but egg the whole time, and they've been like feeding us lies.
I mean, the egg McMuffins are pretty much like it's either their reconstituted eggs in the first place, and it's all about their spices, really, what makes
Yeah.
it taste like it is.
Well, with actually Egg McMuffin, you actually get a fresh cracked egg, unless you get the, you know, like the McGriddle? Like the other stuff where if it's...
Maybe it's cheaper for them to do fresh cracked eggs now again.
I mean, it's like, I don't know if they ever went through a time, but there's two types of eggs. You get like the fold over egg, or you can get the cracked egg. And I think forever the longest with the McMuffin, it's always been a cracked egg. As long
Well, I don't know, and I do not know where to look into it further with good knowledge, because
Yeah.
it's not like I've worked at a McDonald's. Maybe what I actually did was when I was like after I cooked the egg and started toasting the sandwich on the pan with the rest of the heat is maybe it's the like slight sear from like old oil on the bread.
Ooh, I could do it. Do you put butter with it at all? Because I know like they put like a fat.
No, I had like some spray oil like that I put on before it cooked the egg, like a real short spritz of that. Real short.
Yeah.
And I don't even think the can was working correctly, so it was kind of like dribbled out oil anyways.
All right.
There was like just enough where I could say it's the idea of oil, and that's all.
All right. You don't mind putting me on BRB? I want to go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right. Welcome back.
Thank you. You don't mind minimizing? I know you're mid-fight, so thank you.
I know I haven't really done as much progress as you in Palworld so far. Like, I've been playing, but not very actively progressive on it. Like,
Yeah.
me trying to min-max what I got right now to my own detriment.
If you need anything, let me know. I also just I enjoy exploring, and this game heavily rewards like all the XPs for exploring.
I was kind of doing that too. It's just like I only just unlocked the like Pal metal ingots, so I need to get more quartz.
Yeah, yeah. The quartz.
I don't need
will-
silver. I need quartz.
Yep.
Because I do have a passive source of it. Because I do have that unlocked. It's just very small.
Yeah,
And they're busy getting all the other stuff I'm using too, like sulfur and coal.
yep. Like you know me. What I had to do to make it so the game works better with me is I made the never-ending nose, and just for a while there I had to set the pals for it, but now things are pretty much.
Yeah, I probably should do some breeding with them to just get enough to combine them into 25.
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't done any breeding.
And I just mean like, as in like not doing it for skills, but just for volume. What I mean. Like getting the 25 or 40 or however much it is for maxing their tier. I might have to do that for the dark moon pals also, like Nox. Because, you know, dark. Needing to be nighttime, and this server has nighttime reduced to a fraction of day.
Oh, is it a legit server setting?
I do know that sort of stuff is normally a server setting. I don't know if it is like changed from default. It's just that's generally how that sort of thing goes. Because most of the time you'd rather have it be day because it's easier to see. You can keep track of things. Your pals are gonna be up more often.
Yeah.
So nighttime is, in most cases, a detriment.
It's avoided. Yeah.
And then it's a requirement for other things. You know what?
Yeah.
I think it's time I
also am not you. I'm not juggling multiple games. I actually went and quickly beat my daytime game so that I could focus down on this game.
Oh yeah, that's fair. It's like I am fine with it. Like I have been grinding out a lot of hours on this. It's just also it's easy to get distracted if you're building something at base.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah. Base.
That's kind of what my issue was. Like you're at the base and then you suddenly realize it's at the end of nighttime because we're busy inventory managing, and it's like, well, geez, I missed that night.
Yeah, if you can make the guild bank yet, that helps a lot.
Oh yeah, I can like now, but that's for different bases. I just meant like in general.
Yeah, so yeah, I luckily now I used to do so much inventory management, so much. But now
also this game has a lot of small bugs that I keep running into, is annoying me. So that's why I end up quitting sometimes. It's just like, all right, that's enough dealing with bugs for now. Have a nice time. Sorry, I brought that up just because as I was trying to desummon my pal, it literally would not let itself be desummoned.
Oof.
And so I had to do like a little ritual of button presses.
Oh, I got a I don't know if it's still good, but I got a legendary prototype shotguns schematic.
Oh.
I found it in the desert, so I don't know if it's still good for me, but let's go poke that.
Oh yeah, did you end up having an assault rifle thing? Because I have a lot of assault rifle ammo because I made it because it's quarter price.
Yeah, let me go.
And I just was wondering because I'm just currently using it with my current setup where the gun is accurate enough where I'm willing to use it even with weak spot only bonuses. So I have to be accurate to hit things.
Definitely not selling pals, but I'll certainly buy all your pals. Go to the vending.
Warsax, I haven't seen you before. Oh no, wait, I have seen you. That was one of the times the server crashed. First catch. All right.
There we go.
Finding the thermal undercut was pretty nice.
Wah.
All right, now going
Well, it
to
does seem like cold is more of a problem than fire and temperature related. Sorry, what were you saying, Corey?
Oh, so I'm going back to my base now. I'll let you
Alright.
know if I have anything fancy assault rifle related.
If it just uses a normal assault rifle ammo, I'll be fine with it.
I'm usually not a schematic gatherer. I mean, I haven't been like the things that require things that like. Wow, I have 3 applied handiwork books that I got just now from that treasure map site.
Nice. I need to actually go through the treasure maps that's been on my map this entire time.
Because now I am in the the part where I need to use these heavy magnets to go fishing.
The part that I've been hearing David complain about.
Gruntle. Yeah.
I guess this is a boss. Did I catch it? No. It would have counted as a boss kill.
A assault rifle.
And I think maybe after I'm done with all this, like, even though I have more tower things, maybe I'll need to set up an actual proper combat crew. Not like hyper min-max, but just a bunch of pals for base and like base combat. Because I notice raids you use pals yourself in there too.
All right.
Your base
So
pals.
I have a green uncommon semi-auto rifle.
Unfortunately, that would not work for me, but thank you
Okay.
very much.
Oh wait,
Does
use
that
use
use
assault
the
rifle, right?
Yeah,
Do you know the
it's a different type of ammo.
Do you know the vortex beater uses assault rifle ammo and does 300 damage?
Where do you unlock that?
The Terraria.
Okay, I guess I'm actually going down the Terraria route too.
Wait, I can make you a epic vortex beater. I just need like 80 more hollow bars.
I'll thank you for letting me know. I'll work towards actually going to that dungeon after all.
Okay. If you like to run into
Because I did want to early on, and then I heard everyone else was going to it, and it's like, it doesn't sound
yeah.
exciting.
Do you want to do it together, or you just want to experience it yourself?
I'm fine either ways, but I'm not gonna be going there for a bit anyways.
All right, I'll go there right now because I also want that. I want more hollow bars, and I'll love to build you a weapon. So.
Truck. Also, I thought about it like when I was taking a shower. Go figure, shower thoughts.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
You do stuff.
Like, I think I realized why I started going for aesthetics for stuff more often, more recently, and how I kept it a more engaging for me, even though I'm not much of an aesthetics person.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot about challenging myself and being able to take it in steps, and also keeping themes to stuff. Because if I have like a theme going on, then that is actively increasing the challenge of building my functional thing, or it is giving myself constraints and trying to keep it in a theme. And then, and not just that, it also helps with organization and making it more memorable, because the themes allow you to compartmentalize different sections much easier. Instead of everything being one rainbow, you can have things color coded, for example, in a theme, and it'll make it a lot easier to associate separate sections with different patterns.
Well, I do know something. Whenever I can actually make this legendary shotgun, it takes an ancient workbench. So,
Shotgun.
Yeah, so it's gonna
Oh
be
my.
it's gonna be a bit. I don't. Gosh, I think Ancient Workbench is like one of the last things you make.
Ah. Well, this looks awfully Gyarados-y, and given its title, it might actually be legendary or something. I don't know. Unfortunately for it, almost all my Mon pals have laser beam attacks.
Heh.
Even my Nox.
That's fun. There's an ancient furnace. Where is the ancient? Oh, there's the ancient workshop. I just need more Trillium more. But yeah, I'll be able to make a fun little legendary shotgun.
Also, speaking of my Nox and pals keeping for specific things, I'm actually rocking with a second flying pal, a Van Worm's Christ.
Oh yeah,
Even though I
because
have a quiver.
it keeps you cool. Is that why?
No, actually. Because its passive skill makes it so weak point hits do bonus damage.
That's good.
Like, mine's currently at like 36% bonus damage. Which is actually substantial when I'm seeing like it's like with the base damage bonus that it has from that, it's doing like double damage when I hit them in the head, like headshot or whatever.
Nice.
So it's actually very useful for if I actually use my weapon. That might be valuable for you if you use something like that too.
Yeah, good point. Especially rocking crisp spots are always a good call.
And also, it does keep you cool if you're in a really hot area, but I have yet to run into a place where I've needed to do that. I probably should do that for the, like, have a Firemon, though, because I keep seeing those chests for kindling, but I'm too lazy to actually, have one with me. Alright, let's see what's in this treasure map that is off so far away, it's in the middle of the darkness. Although, honestly, I probably shouldn't do that because I need to drop off all the loot I have on me. Also, sorry for yapping at you.
No, I enjoy my combos with you. You're not yapping. If you know, it's just sharing sharing delightful information. If you're intentionally trying to annoy me, then we'll have to reevaluate our friendship. But you were not annoying, so let me apologize.
Let me... Is this not a fast travel place? It is. It just was being weird about it.
Well, JJ, I know usually you stick to Roblox, but I do have a second copy if you ever want to join Palworld. I know you like Pokemon, and this is one of the best like monster capture games I have ever played. Oh yeah. Oh, you played Palworld before? Oh. Yeah, it just recently, like in the last month, got into like full release. Oh, did I tell you?
Yeah.
Cool. you have a computer at home set up yet, or are you still waiting for parts for that?
Yeah.
I'm talking about your new one, because obviously your old one won't be able to handle this game. This game, like when you summon your flying creatures, is why I get the most like bugs with, or like actually just pals you mount.
I wish that was the one I had most issues with. Okay. I want to not put away my bounty tokens or my golden keys.
Wah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep it at a good 22.
Yeah. Whoa. Hunt. Hup. Hunt. Hoot. Hoot. Hup. Hoot. Hunt. Hoot. Hup. Hoot. Hunt. Hup. Hoot. Hunt. Wah. Yeah.
Ancient Arc. I don't have that. I also don't have 30
Hunt. Hup. Hoot. Hup.
horns.
Hunt. Hup. Hoot. Hunt. Hunt.
Darn new game wanted me to build computers. I need crude oil for that. Yeah, that's what I'm avoiding. On purpose.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit until you can do that if you're just on. Yeah, 1 second. Let me
Yeah.
finish what I was doing.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, first of all, and I'm willing to just look around until I find out, but it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend saving a base for when the moment you have to get crude oil.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I haven't done my third base yet. Because it wants me to do that.
Oh, you want?
Metal helms, panic, gold coins. Well, I think I had enough eggs, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, my brother, we're going to be reading soon.
But I never got the memo rest.
So your mom said yes. All right, let me. I'm gonna capture King Kappa and then.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
All right. Let me know where you're for me to read.
Wow. Yep. Wow. Yeah. Hey, hey.
Hey! Ha!
Hello there. Can you
Hello,
hear me?
Mark.
No.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Ah, excellent. Yeah, let's take a quick break. That's good. I found out that after getting spanked the other night, trying to take the most easy and basic tower, that was embarrassing. So I've been trying to remedy that. So last night I intended to go to bed, but then I got distracted, and I have much more DPS now. I'm ready to go. I soloed, and I ran out of time, but I got at least over halfway down. So I think with a couple more of us, we can take her.
Ooh, nice. You did
Yeah,
the read.
So now I'm after the Mammoth Curry. Gives you a 20% damage increase.
Well, I just did something embarrassing. I just dropped myself so I could get in the water, and I landed on the mountain, and I just bleeped myself.
You did what now?
Just killed myself by accidentally falling to death.
Oh no. Yeah. That happened.
Sometimes I forget that I have fall damage because there's certain pals that make it so you don't have fall damage, and if you are on a pal, you don't have fall damage.
For sure. Yeah, and earlier on too, when my stamina wasn't as good, I run into that a lot with my flyer. I just jump off the mountain.
Yeah, I
But
kept my
well.
accelerate for a while until my glider was good enough to just be very cautious about not killing myself from falling. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's the worst. Then you have to go find your body in again. Or your back.
Did you like Google research, or you just been DPS theory yourself?
Both. I have kind of yeah, I started just looking through all the items and seeing what they had, and then I found out that I actually, though I have solved the hacking puzzles or whatever, I have not picked up the reward for some of those.
I
So
think
there's,
some of
like,
them might also respawn in some cases. I'm not sure about that.
Is that could be it? I mean, it seems like I wouldn't have missed them, but I didn't have some of the schematics that I should have, I guess. So I went
Because I
back and I
think
got those.
some of them, like if someone else picks it up and no one else can pick it up for a good bit, so you have to wait for respawns for you to be able to.
I say there's times where I've gone in the towers where the puzzle has been done, and I could just walk in and grab the. So it seemed like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
yeah, there's times.
That's what
Most of
last
them
night
have
was
been
like.
solved by
It's
the time
weird.
we get to them.
Yeah,
At this point.
I've barely done any puzzles.
Oh, so once one person does it, then you don't have to do it anymore?
I think so. 'Cause I've like
Oh.
I did a puzzle once.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I've
did
done
one
hundreds of them.
single one recently, but most of the time I haven't needed to either.
I bet it's maybe, you know, I've been a little bit ahead, I think. So I maybe have self-opinion.
By the way,
Maybe someone else
I
doesn't know.
got a legendary shotgun schematic that requires a requires an ancient workshop. If you want to take a look at that,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I can make it for you if you want.
I mean, I'm certainly. I hope to make it myself, but
Well, I can make one for you now. I finally got a legendary helmet. I got the wrong one, but well, it's not
Nice,
the wrong one.
but
It's the one
rip.
that dropped for me. It's not the one I was going for, but
is it Terraria related?
yeah.
You
Yeah,
like?
I finally got the. I got the. Is it the Hallowed Hood?
Oh yeah,
that
that's
gives me increase on terror charisma
yeah.
instead of the gun. But
I'm supposed to be here earlier? Man, this is a lot of good loot that I should have grabbed like 30 to 40 levels ago.
where are you now?
The oil
You
rig.
ready to read?
I completely forgot they added this.
I just was doing the oil rig last night too,
Yeah.
because there's something there that I was going for, but after running it
The low level one,
once,
the
it took
one.
forever, and
yeah.
then it turns out that it only drops like less than 3% or something like that.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, I'm not doing this. Too much work.
All right. So I could switch to a different channel, but we're gonna take a moment to. Bro and I are gonna take a moment to read the Bible. We're gonna actually read a little risky part of Deuteronomy.
Ooh.
So I mean,
What's the risky part of Deuteronomy?
yeah, it's like even the title called Sex in the City, so it's gonna be interesting.
Ah, well, there you go. Well, yeah. I am going to go do some phone screens, actually.
Okay.
What I'm supposed to be doing. My actual work. So,
Yeah, if you don't mind, whenever you take a moment to make me that the bill for the broken part.
I
I said-
yes. Yeah, I will send that to you.
All right, sweet.
Sorry, I will work on that here in a little bit.
No, thank you so much. All right, bros.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro's ready to start reading, so I'm going to
Better.
start reading so I can. Here, I'll just switch channels. See, oh, nope, he bounced. All right. All right, Justin, I'm going to start reading.
Alright.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 13 to 30. Sex in the city. A man marries a woman and has sex with her, then repudiates her and lays accusations against her and gives her a bad name, saying this, woman, I married her and had sex with her, and I didn't find in her evidence of virginity. The girl's father and mother will get the evidence of the girl's of the girl's virginity and produce it to the elders of the city at the gate. The girl's father would say to the elders, "My daughter, I gave her to this man as wife, and he repudiated her. Now he himself has laid accusations, saying, I did not find the evidence of virginity in your daughter. This is the evidence of my daughter's virginity." So they will lay out the cloth in front of the elders of the city, and that city's elders will get the man, chastise him, and charge him 100 silver shekels, and give it to the girl's father, because he gave a bad name to the Israelite virgin. And she will be his wife, and he will not be able to divorce her as long as he lives. But if this thing is true, if the evidence of virginity was not found for the girl, they will produce the girl at the entrance of her father's house, and the men of her city will stone her to death. Because she has done something outrageous to Israel, being immoral in her father's household. He will consume the evil from her midst. In verse 22 to 30, go on to impose a death penalty for adultery and for a couple who have sex when the woman is betrothed to someone else, and it is reasonable to reckon that she did not resist the man's advances. If she may well have resisted, the death penalty applies only to the man. If a man forces himself on an unengaged girl, he pays compensation to her father and must be prepared to marry her without right of divorce. A man may not marry his father's wife. Alright. So now we are engaging with cultures and customs 3,000, 3,500 years ago. And we still see a lot of these cultures and customs happening, not in the West, of course. And so here though, like it goes farther and actually providing protection for the woman. This is where, again, the God of the Bible is taking people who are far from the Eden, like far from the Eden way of life, and here King Jesus, Yahweh, the God of the Bible, is trying to bring people closer and closer. And so you're having to deal with the culture and compromise of the times with moving forward. Yeah, because if the God of the Bible can only call people to absolute perfect, then nothing's going to happen, because Scripture shows pretty clear evidence of how broken and how not to the Eden ideal we are. All right, let's see what John Golden Gate has to say. I've been reading a book that interweaves the story of three iconic 1960s singer-songwriters, Carole King, Carly Simon, and Joni Mitchell. The key to Joni Mitchell's life story in music is something that happened when she was a teenager and that has haunted her ever since. She got pregnant, and in the social and cultural context of the Canada of her youth, it was absolutely essential and inescapable that her parents should find a way of her having the baby in secret and then surrender it for adoption. Ever since then, a friend has said, she's never really been able to live with herself. She wrote a song about the baby that virtually no one was able to interpret when she finally recorded it. Long after she wrote it, eventually, after more than 30 years, she found her daughter. In Britain or North America in the third millennium, it may be hard to imagine living in the context of the sexual and family mores of the early 1960s. Understanding Deuteronomy's rules about sexual relationships involves a similar effort of the imagination. Implicit in many of the rules is the importance of the kin group or extended family within the context of the villages where most Israelites lived. The average village might comprise 3 kin groups, each perhaps of 50 people. The kin group will be spread over a number of households. The head of the kin group will be responsible for ensuring that a girl from his kin group made a good marriage with someone in one of the other kin groups. A good marriage will mean one that enhances relationships between the groups as well as being good for the girl and the man, though many Old Testament stories indicate that this does not mean the young people have no say in the matter. It will be important to keep those community relationships on even keel. Otherwise, village life as a whole may implode. The ban on a man's marrying one of his father's wives, not his own mother, after his father's death will link with such considerations. Such a marriage will be designed to enhance the man's position. He is claiming to take the father's place. The rule makes particularly clear a different cultural assumption about marriage from the one that obtains in the West, where marriage is all about a close, romantic, personal relationship. The advantages and disadvantages of this set of attitudes and style of life and of ours in the West mirrors each other, where the Torah was implemented. It will mean everyone had a place in the community. No child got left behind. No one was short of something to eat when other people had plenty. But individuals had much less independence than we are used to in the West. Admittedly, we always have to remind ourselves that we cannot infer from the rules in the Torah how Israelite life actually was. We will get a weird picture of life in the United States from reading state legal codes. Law focuses on marginal situations, on coping when things go wrong. Deuteronomy is certainly doing that. We will note a comment of Jesus about that in connection in Deuteronomy 24. We cannot infer from the rules in the Torah what regular life was like for ordinary people. Stories in Genesis or later narrative may give a better impression of that. The nature of village life in the background of Deuteronomy's rules relating to when sex goes wrong. As is the case in many societies, virginity matters. So if a man regrets the marriage he has undertaken and wants an excuse to get rid of his wife, then he might think of accusing her of not having been a virgin. Deuteronomy 22 protects her. He cannot simply accuse her and throw her out. He has to prove it, a tough challenge. Even if he was right, it will not be difficult to cast doubt on his claim by producing an alleged bedsheet from her wedding night, spotted with blood, suggesting that it was the first time she had sex. The chances that the girl could ever be convicted and thus subject to the stated sanction are virtually nil. The subsequent rules about sex also offer a woman some protection and a man some deterrence. There is no double standard about adultery. The same sanction applies to the man as to the woman. This rule is a good illustration of how one cannot infer from the rules how life actually was. The Old Testament records no instance of adulterers being executed. If a girl has sex with someone when she is betrothed and thus legally married, like Mary when she gets pregnant, she is viewed as having committed adultery. But the sanction for adultery is not implied when there is reason to think she may have been a victim rather than a willing partner. The importance attached to virginity means that a girl who has been raped might have a hard time finding a man to marry her, and or that a man who did agree to marry her would not expect to produce as oppressive a marriage gift. Bride price would be a misleading term. The Torah does not think of a wife as someone whom a man buys and thus owns. That's not fair to the woman. But Deuteronomy is again starting from how things actually are. So the rapist makes some compensation to the girl's family and has to be prepared to marry her. The rules will again not imply she is obliged to marry him, only that he is obliged to be willing to marry her. Alright, so it's fair to say that this is a really hard reading from us in the West. Because we're dealing with a legal law code from a society and people from 3,500 years ago. And it does not say then try to apply this to modern Western culture. You see the evils of... You see more about the evils people trying to apply it than living the Eden ideal. Which, remember what the Eden ideal is?
Not very.
So the Eden ideal is...
I know a couple of things about it.
Yeah, so again, man and woman, both are ruling and serving, and they are co-ruling the garden.
Yeah.
There is no hierarchy.
Yeah, a lot of people.
The reality is Scripture is always saying
Eden is the ideal, but the reality sucks.
Yeah.
Because the reality is men force themselves on women all the time, and it's a sad evil that happens.
Okay, you're evil.
And so what we're having is we're reading an ancient law code that is dealing with the cultural reality, and again always pointing towards Eden, trying to bring him towards the Eden ideal. And then we fast forward to King Jesus, who is the truly human one, the truly God man, who lived the Eden ideal. And then his followers lived that. That's why before it was cool, women's were the very first people who shared the gospel, the good news. Women were allowed to be disciples of Jesus. That's where you get the Mary and Martha story, where Martha is at the feet of Jesus doing the practice as if she's being discipled to disciple others. She crossed that cultural line, and Jesus said, let her. She chose the good. Any questions as we read this ancient law code? No? Alright, so...
It's dumb.
Huh?
It is dumb.
It is dumb, you're right.
Wait, I actually got one question. Is that why back in like the 1900s, is that why girls didn't have like rights to like vote and stuff? Is that part of it?
Yeah, I mean, for most of society histories, and there's been cultures where it hasn't been, there's some cultures where that hasn't been true, it's more of a matriarchal culture. But ladies, like, there is, like, legitimately a very powerful women's right movement, and actually the ladies will use scripture saying that all, like, that was their case, that all are equal under the name of Jesus.
Was Bible also an influence for that to happen? Or was it just
Again, evil people will use whatever they can to take an advantage. And so yeah, people have used the scripture. I will argue misinterpreting it, using it the wrong way to subjugate the other. But it's happened. I think a really good book, especially when it comes to race relationships, is The Color of Compromise.
like black people and
Mm-hmm.
white people?
Yep. Yeah, like the suffrage movement, man, it is highly encouraged to take a moment and read. I'm forgetting names right now because it's been a long time since I looked at the suffrage movement. But you also see that like women, like they will use the Bible to say like we actually have the right to vote. What's interesting is, again, the United States, when they did the first documents, the only people who can vote were land-owning white men. So even then, people who had land, money, and title were seen as higher status people. White men who didn't even have land
That's like,
or money
that's considered rich in that.
or not even considered worthy of voting. And so, we're just right here on the cusp of, of the Eden ideal. Keep on pushing. But I will argue that seeing the Eden ideal, seeing that even everyone has rights, is from Christianity. Like, for instance, like where we're going in Asia, ladies who are sex trafficked because of karma beliefs, like it's their karma ancestors' fault that they're there, and so there's not that much push for a lot of people to help people out of sex trafficking.
You're gonna help with that.
Well, we'll see when we get there. All right. Well, we can play until Ethan gets here.
I'm just so like way behind in one bit. He's not gonna expect it, right?
Yeah.
That actually be a good idea. More than expected, right?
You can, yeah. You can, yeah. You won't expect that.
Corey,
Yeah, that's fine. All right, put it on main, and then you can minimize.
it's saying his microphone is unmuted but has no signal.
Yeah, or has no signal. Yeah. You still there, Justin?
Yep. What's up?
Oh, just back in the game. We're waiting for Ethan. Once Ethan gets here, the plan is to bounce.
Bitching on Ethan.
Well, actually, Ethan's coming with us. That's why we're waiting for him.
Yeah. Hoi. Hat. Hap. Hi. Hap. Hi. Yeah. Oh. Yep.
Yep. When they do suicide, it is get out of there. Oh gosh. Oh, switching. Ah!
Yep.
It can, yeah. I think the shield does provide one shot protection. I think so, like at full shield.
Well, that's a pal that's going to be dedicated to being a watering pal.
Oh yeah. I'm very happy for the search
You got a
feature.
team pushing them up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Hoi. Hap. Wah. Yeah. Hap. Yeah. Hoi.
That 180 right now.
Hoi. Wah. Hat. Hoi. Hat.
You're surprised, like when you like I had a whole bunch of seals because my base is in the ice area. Like I have, you know, a seal that starts like they're watering at like 3, and his watering's at level 4 because I got him like consume maxed.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Wah. Hoi. Oh.
Oh, I needed a electricity wand for this one. I don't have one of those either on me.
You have a-
chest.
Oh yeah, because of that, I always carry all 3 of the base elements. Legitimately, it's annoying, but it is what it is. There's like one pal that does both water and electricity. But then I always got to have a watering pal, so I can't wait till I'm at a place where I can have that.
Yeah. Wah. Hoi. Oh.
Yo. So whenever you're ready to bounce, bro's ready to bounce. So however, you know, get yourself, yeah, don't need a rush, but when you're ready to go, he's ready to go.
You're, what are you guys? Just doing a walk and stuff?
No, we'll be gone for a bit. I'll be back on tonight, but we're like, we got, I probably won't be back until like 9 or 10 o'clock.
Yeah. 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 Wow. Oh.
Well, no, I finished these. I didn't want it to go bad. And it smelled like a bottle drop in there too. It also got shaken up on the move. I mean, but then like the sugars and stuff, like for it to create the chemical process and making the bubbles. Yeah, but I mean like. Yeah. I'm taking this time for fishing, and this is where I think like I'm actually enjoying collecting the red ore out of the sea, is because I'm taking this time to also get points I've never been to. So I'm making an adventure.
Adventure.
This game is just pretty. You gotta. Is he ready? He's ready to go. We'll bounce. And then you gotta see if JJ's ready to go.
Jason's about to die.
Ooh. All right, JJ. We'll go after you die. Challenge. Go into the server and tell the whole server to go after him. Bear died. Okay, after this death. Dude, like mock them. Like say something that rage the whole server after you. And see.
There's nothing.
No, I'm 6'7", shotgun.
Third party, he's like easy, nice ult, dude.
There you go. Take on all 5.
Yeah, you're not Gojo, bud.
You gotta say something dumb.
That's 6-7. Now you're fighting.
Like all 5 of those people are friends, so they're just like,
Yeah.
And it also probably sucks so bad, guys.
Oh yeah, I almost killed him without taking a bit of damage, and then
There he is. He just like helped me.
he called his big brother over.
Oh,
That's him, brother.
sorry. Dad. He actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's all for the game, bro.
let me pop a little thing, do what I can.
Kill him in one go. You have to. Okay.
Fuck,
But you
I'm
gotta
just
surprise
gonna
them.
literally like walk by them. They're all gonna attack me. Okay? It's fine.
Man, they at least give you like more than just the pal when you fish, which is nice.
I know what's your What the heck?
You're gonna ult them. Do it.
Make them mad. And you say 6-7 each after you die.
Oh no, last time I ulted, they all just teamed on me. There was nothing I could do with my ultimate.
Uh,
I died.
well, you just gotta set yourself. You still have your ult when you die. Just set yourself in the perfect place to pop it in.
Now you're running. Oh, look at them running.
Oh, they're not just running, they're burst farming. Oh, they got their teammates ult, so that's so cool.
Oh,
No, he sucks so bad that he's legit. Oh, wait. Now, but.
They're all dead.
dead meme, man. Stop trying
That's
to
what makes them mad.
stop trying to bring it back.
I'm gonna make them scared. I'm gonna say.
Oh wow. I got applied ranching from magnet fishing. You get a lot of good stuff from magnet fishing. Meat. Mm-hmm.
No, honestly, Aquaman,
Yeah.
let's be honest. We're Luffy at this point. We both like meat.
Yeah. It's just this is what this pal is. You know, taming Leviathan. Oh wow, you get Alaskan dynamics also from magnet fishing. Well, yeah, so it's with a normal rod, and you have this powerful fishing magnet.
Oh, it's like, does it use one each catch?
Yeah. It was cheap to make. I don't care. Let me just run to this fast travel. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wah. Yeah.
Wait 1 second, Char. All right. Love you, Justin. Catch you later.